I'm gonna give all you taco tasters a chance to get in here since you was talking that good shit. You can come talk that shit to me while I'm live. Don't sneak your bitch ass in my comment section with your taco tasting knowledge and then talking that bullshit. Look, I'll enjoy a Tio Sancho just as much as everybody else, but I don't let the cumin powder drive me crazy. Obviously, you cilantro suckers have lost your fucking mind. Canelo Alvarez has not fought anyone remotely good enough for you to think that he was in a losing situation since Triple G, who again, Triple G was a manufactured champion who also ran away from Black Fists. Now you motherfuckers come, some assholes, some cilantro suckers, trolled my last channel. I don't know. Call him and ask him. Call him and ask him, Xander. He might be timing niggas out. You don't get a little more respectful with your tone if you talking about this one. But like I was saying, well, I was so rudely interrupted. Matter of fact, we are timing niggas out. Take that's what granddad's doing today, telling niggas to take 300. Now that's what the fuck I'm doing. Telling niggas to take three. What grandpa doing. That's what he doing. That's what the fuck he's doing. Now, um, that's the look she's always been going for. I don't know why y'all coming here playing with me. Playing it. I don't know why y'all be playing with me. Y'all know. Y'all know y'all come with that shit. I had some shit for you. I don't know why y'all come with that silly shit fucking with me. You know I'm gonna have some shit for you. I love you, Xander, but no. Anyway, Canelo Dick Riders versus Jordan Dick Riders. At least Jordan Dick Riders actually got something to stand on. Canelo Dick Riders are worse. Y'all tell me this. I had a motherfucker talk about in the last video I did that Canelo has fought 8 out of 10 champions. Nobody is doing that. Yeah, but who the fuck is he fighting? Who the fuck is Canelo? What do you mean he fighting 8 out of 10 champions? Well, who is he fighting? What's good, Grant? A lot of these motherfucking burrito biters is in here fucking with me, Grant. Talk about it's a lot of burrito biters, Grant. So let's read since the motherfucker said he done fought 10 champions. Billy Joe Saunders. We're gonna rank Canelo. Cause like I said, Canelo ain't fought a black man that you care about since Floyd Mayweather. That was 2013. He robbed Landy Lara in 2014, wouldn't give him a rematch. He beat Austin Trout in 2013. He ain't This nigga ain't seen a black man. Oh, he beat Danny Jacobs in a unanimous decision. We don't like Danny Jacobs. Name one black. Nobody is a Danny Jacobs fan. Niggas in New York ain't a Danny Jacobs fan. Thank you, Abo. Duck both Charlo brothers, Duck Boo Boo. Earl called him out. Look, the nigga could have. So, okay. So, I, I'm going to name his last 10 fights since 2015. Canelo ain't seen a black man since a house party in Wyoming. House parties in Wyoming have seen more black men over the last 6 years than Canelo. But I'm going to name his last 10 fights. Billy Ho Saunders. I want y'all to put a numerical from 1 to 10, which y'all rank these fighters. Billy Joe Saunders. I'm going to give y'all a minute to put y'all numbers in the chat room. Where would you rank Billy Joe Saunders on a scale of 1 to 10? What number would you give him? You give Brandon, you give Billy Joe Saunders a 10? For beating who? Are you crazy? Billy Ho Saunders, he ain't beat nobody. 6. Motherfucker ain't fought nobody for me to like the thing. I can't get that motherfucker. 1 being trash. Yes, 1 being trash, 10 being excellent. I'm going to give Billy Ho Saunders a 5. So I got 1.5. That's fair, Bert. No, 10 being the best, Brandon. 10 being the best. Oh, okay. So you want to give him the 1. Okay. Brandon said, oh shit, 1. Okay. Xander said he gonna get that motherfucker 2. Xander, is that piece or are you giving him 2? I'm gonna give him a 5. I will give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. Xander, you gonna give him a 2? Okay. Or is that just a peace sign? What are y'all giving? Ali, Johnny Ali, Johnny Ali, you talking stupid shit. I don't know what you're talking about. You must want a timeout. Oh, what's up, man? Now say, put. I know you was fucking with me earlier, but that's okay. You back. I ain't kicking you off. You know I ain't kicking you off. I'm just got to get you back. Anyway, put the 1 or 2. Put your number up there, cause I want to move on to the next guy, but I want to know what you think. John Wick, Xander. I'm waiting for y'all. John Wick and Xander, I'm waiting for y'all numerical response. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. We're going to rate Canelo's fighters, and we're starting with Billy Joe Saunders. What do you give him between 1 and 10? I'm waiting for Xander and Wick, and then I'm going to move to the next fighter. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Xander. I know. I'm just fucking with you. You know I love you, boy. You know I love you, boy. Stop it. Stop it. You know I love you, boy. Stop that. Now go and put your number up. Johnny Ali gave me a 4. Oh, okay. Well then, fuck him. Don't worry. Look, based on the fact you don't even know who the fuck he is, and I'm gonna rate him for you a 3, cause you at least should know who he is. And based on the fact you don't even know this nigga exists, I'm giving him a 3. All right. Now it was some nigga named Aveni Yildirim. He beat a nigga named Yevgeny Yildirim. And if you think I'm lying, that shit look like medicine. That look like some shit you take for cancer treatment. This nigga beat a motherfucker named. He needs 3 cc's of Aveni Yildirim. Where do y'all rank the nigga named after cancer treatment? Yes, yes, yes. Everybody rating this motherfucker a 0.5. Right. Who the fuck is this guy? This guy is named after a vaccination. No. Then he beat Caleb Smith. Now, other than being really tall, I don't know what Caleb Smith was good at. So I'm going to give him a 2. I don't know what Caleb Smith was good at. A 2. Y'all stop laughing. Y'all know Aveniaderum sound like some shit you take when you run out of insulin. I ran out of insulin. Oh, well, I got that Aveniaderum up in the medicine cabinet. Hurry up and give it to grandma before she dies. Yeah, everybody giving Caleb Smith 2 and 3s. Then he beat Sergey Kovalev. Now, if I didn't see this nigga get knocked out twice, Reef, this motherfucker, and everybody thinks that was a dive. Sergey Kovalev was the best fighter he'd have fought since Triple G. And that motherfucker needs a 4. He's a 4 now. Look, only motherfucker was impressed by him was was Jim Lampley petty ass. The Crusher. Oh my God, the Crusher. Sergey Kovalev, he'd be crying. Kovalev, the violence of the sport. Sergey the Crusher. Only motherfucker thought he was good was Jim Lampley bitch ass. And we know what that was about. Then we got Danny Jacobs, the black fighter that all you taco tasters are holding on to, saying that he beat Danny Jacobs. Well, the problem with Danny Jacobs is we know every other black fighter would have beat him too. Marcus Wunderlich. Right. The thing we know about Danny Jacobs, every other black fighter that we like would have whooped his ass. Shit, I think Joe Smith can beat Danny Jacobs. Yeah, I give him a 5.5. What about Rocky Fielding, y'all? Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding? What? It sounds like a reason you made a baseball era. Some Rocky Fielding is he beat a motherfucker named after a baseball era. Rocky Fielding is why the shortstop couldn't come up with that bunt. This nigga is named after. This nigga's name is a literal miscue. His name is literally a miscue. Little Rocky Fielding going on out there as he drops the pop fly. Right. John Wick put that 3. John Wick, you put more laughing emojis than you did numbers for this nigga's skill set. That's how we know he's a bum. Rocky wasn't even ranked when Canelo chose him. Thank you. Then he fought Triple G to a draw. No, first he fought, then he fought Triple G. Triple G was the best fighter he's fought. I'll give Triple G a 7. Even though we know he ran from every black fighter too, and he ran from Andre Ward. He beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in a unanimous decision. He beat Beefy Smith, Amir Khan, Miguel Cotto. Oh, here's a black guy, y'all. James Kirkland, a nigga who, if you punch straight up in the air, you could hit him right in the chin. Right. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we think of Danny Jacobs. We literally traded him to white supremacists for the rights to Mark Wonderlich. No, I'm telling John Wick. What you mean? Come on, John Wick. You know it's the truth. You could throw a punch behind your back, John Wick, and hit James Kirkland square in the chin. He would not be able to get away from it. Name me the last fight y'all saw James Kirkland dodge a punch. I'll wait. Come on, J Dub. J Dub, you know I might say some shit that's funny, but you know I'll be fabricating. Hey, asshole. He's been calling the Charlo brothers out longer than he's been calling out the Mexican bum fighter. If Canelo ain't worried about none of it, how come he finds a way to avoid every black fighter? I notice, I notice you bean eating bastards keep trying to put a black man against another black man because you know y'all can't win. Look, these taco tasters killing me. Right, J Real. These taco tasters are sitting here mad. Y'all talk about Ryan Garcia. Another Mexican bum dodging a black man. Tired of all these Spanish bums in boxing. They're supposed to be killers getting their ass knocked the fuck out by black people. So much to the point where they refuse to sign contracts. Hey, Reef, he might be the number one Mexican boxer of all time. But that's not saying much. They don't fight nothing but Mexican bums. Mexican bums. They try to wait for the black man that can whoop their ass to get too old. Reef, he might be. That ain't saying much. They don't fight nothing but Mexican bums. Julio Cesar Chavez, Mexican bum. Oscar De La Hoya, Mexican bum. All them niggas, Mexican bums. What's his name? Vargas, Mexican bum. Soon as they get in there, he don't even have to be a black American. He can be a black Puerto Rican. He gonna whoop their ass. If he's a black Puerto Rican, he gonna beat the shit out of him. Shouts out to Tito Trinidad. Y'all know I ain't lying. Oscar De La Hoya. Every time he fought a real black man, we have. I tried to win, But Shane Mosley, he's very, very, very tough. I tried to beat Mayweather, but he's so good. I tried to Bernard Hopkins, he hit me to the body and I shit beans all over myself. No, he might be the best Mexican boxer. I'll give y'all that. But what I'm saying is the truth. Y'all ain't beating no good black fighters. Y'all not. Frankie Randall wasn't even a top 10 fighter when he, only motherfucker waited, the only motherfucker way Julio Cesar Chavez could beat Pernell was to rob him. Only way he could beat Pernell was to rob him. And Pernell actually people beat Oscar. A lot of people don't think Oscar won that fight. You know, with the girl. And he did the same thing. He avoided niggas that he could not hit for the rest of his career. I want to fight a fighter who stays close to me. And wears fishnet stockings like I do. I'm tired of that. These motherfucking Mexican bums. Yeah. Right. Hey, that's a good one, right? Let me put that. Let me highlight what my man Jay Real Live just said. Canelo is Kenny from Half Baked, and Charlo is Nasty Nate. He running for that man like Nasty Nate. Hey, that's what Boo Boo was doing, Jay Real. He was like, chill, Nasty Nate. Canelo's my bitch. Reef. Boo Boo was like, chill, Nasty Nate. This is my bitch. Canelo was like, I won't fight you because I'm somebody's bitch. Now, somebody went, yeah, he has never outclassed an opponent, ever. Not, I can't name a time where I saw Canelo say, oh, this is a boxing lesson Canelo puts on. And then niggas just start naming black people, just any black person. Long as he had color. He does look like an Irishman. He does, don't he? So look, and then they always got an excuse when Floyd beat him. Oh well, he was only 9 years old. He fought 40 fights. He was only 6 years old when Floyd beat him up. Y'all kill me. Canelo was 6 years old. He was 6 years old when he fought. Somebody said he fought a nigga named Indu. And do that mean anything? Talk about he knocked out somebody named Indu. And do you think that means shit to anybody? Indu. And do you think I'm impressed? That was a unanimous decision against some nigga named Indu. He beat up Ricky Hatton brother, Matthew. He TKO'd Kermit Centron. Didn't Kermit Centron dive out the ring against motherfucker? He dove out the ring. Kermit Centron. He beat Kermit Centron, the guy who dove the fuck out the ring against. He dove out the ring against Paul Williams. Y'all get the fuck out my face. He beat Shane Mosley, unanimous decision. You know the only problem with when he beat Shane Mosley? Shane Mosley was 970. He beat Shane Mosley at the Cotto, Floyd, Sergio Mora had a draw, and he lost unanimous to Pacquiao. So when he beat Sugar Shane, Shane was coming off of basically three losses. Well, three losses, a draw, and a win against Mayorga and Margarito. Then Canelo beats him up. After that, Shane got TKO'd by Anthony Mundy and lost to a nigga named David Avanesian. So anybody beating their chest talk about Canelo beat Shane Mosley. At that time, everybody was beating Shane Mosley. Again, he beat Austin Trout. But Austin Trout was not, look. He beat the best Austin Trout there ever was. Because that was after Trout had beat Cotto. Yeah, he beat up Cotto brother too, J. Real. He beat up Austin Trout. But again, the word for the day is soda. Soda fuck what? Let's talk about he done fought champions. Billy Joe Saunders, a nigga named after a vaccine, Caleb Smith, washed up Sergey, not that good Danny J, who a nigga named after a baseball era, Triple She, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Beefy Smith, Amir Khan, Cotto. Where's J? Thank you. J Real. My man J Real scoring like, hey Jay, tell the truth. That nigga Shane was so old in the Canelo fight, the nigga came in there in a wheelchair. He parked in the handicap space. He parked in the handicap space right close to the stadium. Right. Right. Amir Khan was fat as shit and running away from Canelo. Right. Right there. Bert. That's where Shane Park right there. That's what Shane Park. Right. You know you old when you park right in front. Nigga, you know he old. He parked right in front of the house. Right. He didn't even have no cornermen. He had hospice workers. J Real. The nigga didn't have a trainer. He had hospice workers in there, man. Shit. Instead of giving them water in the corner, they giving that nigga a IV. That nigga's old as shit. No. Right, Maine West. God damn it, Maine West. People think that they could just lie. Canelo haven't even had a fight versus nobody you thought could beat him since Floyd Mayweather. For real. Canelo hasn't had a fight against somebody you thought could beat him since Floyd Mayweather. Ain't shit, D. Y'all tell the truth. Since Floyd Mayweather, when was the last fight Canelo had where you honestly thought he had a chance to lose? The Triple G fight was a 50-50 fight. Then these motherfuckers talk about, oh, you just don't like it because a Mexican's on top. Terrence Crawford ain't Mexican. Earl Spence ain't Mexican. Right, NYB. They not Mexican. That's Canelo is not the best fight. Just because the WBC, Suleiman, another Mexican, gonna get this motherfucker a belt so he can run away. They gave that nigga an honorary belt to run away from real fights. He ran away from. Right, exactly. And GGG fight like disabled Sanchez want him to fight. Right, so GGG don't even count. That's a tailor-made fight for him. A motherfucker that's just gonna stand there and let him hit him. Only reason people even gave Billy Joe Saunders a chance because he boxed somewhat like a black man. And y'all know it. Only reason y'all gave him a chance against Canelo because he boxes somewhat like a black man. I've been telling people that he don't fight like no black man. He just move a little bit. He don't fight like no black man. Throwing jack. Motherfuckers got fighting like a black man twisted. We don't just throw fast combinations and move. You can't hit us either. Good black fighters don't get hit a lot. We don't get hit a lot. Everybody knows good black fighters don't get hit a lot. Y'all got the game twisted, thinking just because a motherfucker move around and throw some combinations that's a black style of fighting. No, it's not. You got to be able to slip punches. You got to be able to stand there and go sometime, too. You got to move when it's to a disadvantage to your opponent and stand there when it's to the advantage of you. When Sugar Ray ain't always circle. When he was ready, when he smelled blood, he stopped, sat down on punches. Floyd don't always circle. If Floyd smelled blood, he will stop and beat on your ass. So I'm sick of this old bullshit ass narrative that Canelo was some fucking killer. He ain't fought no goddamn body. And until he fights somebody where we are honestly interested, I don't think anybody should watch any of his fights. I know I didn't watch that bullshit. And I don't know why my brother Ticket would say some shit about Boo Boo Andre, like his style trash. What? They always say that about black fighters. They always say our style trash. If we can't get hit too much, our style trash and we born. But then if we hard hitters like the Charlos, oh no, we can't take that fight. Won't you fight somebody else? I want y'all to think about that. When it's a fighter that's move and he's slick and he's a slick boxer, oh, he okay as long as he a white guy. Y'all mean to tell me Billy Joe Saunders is a bigger draw than Boo Boo Andre? No, he's not. No, he's not. And none of y'all think that. Nobody was clamoring at the bit talking about we need to see Billy Joe versus Canelo. Y'all full of shit, man. Y'all are full of shit. Just like when Mickey Mouse Garcia got his ass whooped talking all that shit, Canelo gonna get his day. That's why he running from anybody black that's a threat. And we see it. Right. He make a whole bunch of excuses why he can't fight certain black fighters. Ain't that the same shit he said about the Islandi Laura rematch? We was like, man, we don't know if you really won that. Oh no, I don't want to rematch him. That style is born. Don't nobody want to see it. Fuck you mean? We asked to see it. Then we went, okay, well, the Charlo brothers don't move. Maybe you can fight them. Oh no, I can't fight them. Nah, I can't fight them. Let me go up to 180. Let me go to 200 and fight Ruiz or some bullshit like that. Nobody like no goddamn Billy Joe Saunders. Nobody. Right, Joe Jack? Nobody. Nobody's fucking with no Billy Joe Saunders. They full of shit. Goddamn Billy Joe. Nobody want to see that shit. So yeah, for all you motherfucking haters and you taco tasters, you ain't got to like me. You ain't got to like what I say. Y'all send this video around. I need 11 more subscribers so we can go live the YouTube way, man. I'm about to shut it down, man. Y'all have a good day today, man. I'm just don't let these people talk this shit about our fighters like Canelo, some goddamn killer, cause he not. And I don't want to hear that shit. He beating motherfuckers we know he could beat. We know he could beat. It's just like motherfucker. It's just like motherfucker Clubber Lang used to say. These bums is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums. LVZ. Disgusting. Hey, well, shit, stranger shit has happened. NYB, stranger shit has happened. I doubt it, but whatever. Peace, family. Much love to y'all. Shouts out to the LDBC. Stop being so delusional. I like tacos just as much as anybody else, but I try not to lace them with magic mushrooms. LVZ.